Hello, Dr. Kemp here, Hammond Doc. I'm working on a Leslie 147 RV project, and I've just installed a brand new re-diaphragm upper driver in this Leslie right here. And in fact, here's the speaker that I removed from that cabinet. And I now have the organ on. Let's take that off of here. And I'm going to angle the camera toward this Leslie and let you hear it. I'm going to get over here on the organ. And this will be my first time hearing this upper driver play. So you'll be hearing it for the very first time as I am hearing it for the very first time. Here we go. I'm hoping it's going to sound good because I spent some money having that speaker re-diaphragm. So far, so good. Let's pick it up. Up a little bit more. Let's open it up with some percussion and see what it sounds like with percussion. over there. And I believe what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and put the front, I'm going to put the top cover on this. Let's see. I think there's a cover that's a little larger than this, but I'll put this one on for right now. Yeah, that definitely is not. I'll have to find the right cover for the right back for this unit. I'm sure I have it in my shop back here. But I'll find the right back for this unit and put it on. And I mean, this newly re-diaphragmed upper driver is screaming, sounding good in this room. I know it'll sound good in your church. And this Leslie is going to be for sale. And when I put all these backs on here, it'll be ready to go. Alright, so if you're interested in this Leslie 147 RV, or what it has in it right now is a 122 amplifier, so I can put either a rebuilt Leslie 122 amplifier install in this cabinet, or install a rebuilt Leslie 147 amplifier into this cabinet. Whichever one you prefer, we can do it here at Vintage B3 Oregon, and sell you this Leslie separate from a Hammond organ. We have Leslies here available for you. I have plenty of Leslies, and this is one. This is just one of many that I have for sale. I have others that are for sale in the room here. There's one that's covered right over there. That's for sale. That's a 122 A. That's for sale right here. I have more in the rear that you can't see. One right here is covered up. That's a 122, and then on back behind that wall, I have another one that's for sale. So I have plenty of Leslies that are ready to be sold. And as I said, all of my units come with rebuilt Leslie amplifiers and clean rebuilt motors, all appropriate hardware that's been cleaned and properly oiled and greased, and with 16 ohm drivers. I only use 16 ohm drivers in my Leslie units. I don't use car stereo speakers, house stereo speakers. I don't use those speakers, the ohms for those speakers. I don't use PA speakers, you know, like the PA speakers, they use 8 ohms for talking PA. I don't use those. Homes like use 4 ohms. I don't use those. I only use 16 ohms speakers, which is what was designed in the Leslie system, and that's what you will get from us here at Vintage B3 Oregon. And I stand behind my work. I stand behind what I do, and I'm not just trying to get something that sounds good, but I also want it to be right. Not just sounding good. but I want it right. And we do it right here at Vintage B3 Organ. So let me know if you're interested in this Leslie. Send me a message at Vintage B3 Organ at outlook.com. That's Vintage B3 Organ at outlook.com. Our number here is area code 660-429-5237. That's 660-429-5237. And I will gladly respond to your message. And we have Leslie's that range from $1,500 all the way up to $2,300, $2,400. So depending on what depending on your budget and your needs and how mint you want your Leslie to be. We have other Leslies that you saw here as I turn the camera around that are already devoted to organs that I have in the business, and they are sold only with Hammond organs. And then some of the Leslies are attached to my personal organs that are not a part of the business, but they go with my organs because I run all of my organs with dual Leslies, two Leslies. So I have to have enough Leslies to go with each of the organs that I have in different rooms in my home. And so anyway, touch bases with me if you're interested in purchasing a Hammond organ, because I have Hammond organs for sale. I have Hammond A100 organs for sale, Hammond B3 organs for sale. Soon I'll have a Hammond C3 that once I get through it and restore it. But right now I just have B3s and A100 for sale. I have another project over here for a B2 that I've been sitting on for a while. I'm going to get to that and finish that project, and so that Hammond B2 will also be for sale. So until the next video, this is Dr. Kemp, Hammond Doc, saying that I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. So until the next video, please have a peaceful evening. Goodbye.